Michael Mosley was a former financialist, journalist, and doctor. He grew to notoriety with his health content relating to diet and nutrition. He won a number of awards for his role in scientific broadcasting, especially with his work on Horizon. There are many scientific educators, especially with the rise of social media, but what separated him from others? There has been a long history of snake oil and fraudulent cures in sports exercise science field. This has been more prevalent and easier to spread in certain situations through the use of social media. The problem we have as educators is making our correct, factual, and truthful information we provide highly available and easy to obtain and understand in detail and nuance, something that Mosley excelled in. He was not a natural presenter as he does not have the look nor the voice for what many people these days expect from their health advisor. However, this was not a hindrance as he came into prominence before the social media revolution. Mosley had a unique voice and a certain awkwardness about him that made him popular, especially with female audiences. His work on the effectiveness of various diets helped to raise that popularity amongst individuals. Mosley has produced a number of scientific programs that focused on a range of subjects. In 2013 onwards, Mosley focused on exercise and diet fads, detailing the scientific information. From 2013, he started his book writing adventures. He focused on delving into diets and fad diets, detailing the scientific information about them, including the use of HIIT training. It has since grown in popularity. Note that diet is a way of eating. We all have one, and fad diets is, as the name suggests, a fad way of eating that may or may not work and could potentially be dangerous. If you want to lose or gain weight, then your caloric consumption compared to the amount stored needs to be different. His Fast 800 diet was particularly divisive. Yes, it works, but requires a greater understanding of medical and health and fitness science to safely be implemented. The Fast 800, that although highly researched by countless European studies, it has also a skeptical response by many individuals in the health and fitness field. As a result, he was branded by some as a charlatan who forgot his Hippocratic oath. To some others, he was seen as reckless, promoting very low-calorie diets to a lay audience, as it requires a greater understanding of medical and health and fitness science to safely be implemented, something that a lay audience may not be able to understand, especially regarding the nuances and safety advice that working with professionals can provide. The Fast 800 is a very low-calorie diet. It is a short-term reset that is used for a wider lifestyle change. If you want to watch in more detail our reviews of Mosley's various programs about very low-calorie diets, then check this card here. Mosley believed in the critical importance of improving public health. His methods were unusual and sometimes extreme, putting risk to himself. Ultimately, his stance allowed him to convey information to a wider public. Stylistically, Mosley, a producer, was a trailblazer. Although we can say that there was a current trend to move away from the traditional style of scientific production, he helped the look and feel of science-based programs from a stuffy academicness to being visually impressive and normal-sounding and clear presenters. He was, however, the forefront of change. This change increased accessibility and digestibility of already popular British broadcasting companies' scientific programs. Mosley, as a producer, was crucial in implementing and overseeing changes that increased accessibility and digestibility of already popular science programs. In the 21st century, Mosley production style aimed to detail a content over commentary approach. Online influencers work on attention-grabbing philosophies and arguments implemented to increase view rates. When stunts were used in Mike's programs, they were often used to foster scientific understanding, not solely used to foster viewing attention. Mike was not completely isolated from social media. He used his public status and created a popular video podcast series in 2020. This allowed for a further connection to the public. The legacy of Michael Mosley will be him challenging popular health myths, as well as making exercise science information easy to find and digest to an audience of people who may struggle to find such information. Furthermore, he challenged to change the conversation to move away from aesthetics and instead champion health.